Remember why we're doing this. This is to expand your shot range so you're very comfortable on pretty much any given shot. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm sure a lot of you will recognise who I've got with me again today, because I think it was a couple of months ago, wasn't it? We was on the first one, and since then I just wanted a little update on what young Adam Abbas is doing. And so 12 years of age, and the last time we were covering stuff, you were doing really well with everything and that. Now since then, you've knocked your first maximum in with a lineup. I seen it online. Yeah. In fact, I shared it because I was really excited. How much did you go after that, Ad? Have you been trying to do it? Was that like a big target for you?
Yeah, I mean, I did it, and then I just don't go for maximums too much, because I only went for it because we were waiting for the club in Brighton to get new cloth, so it'd be easier to make a max. So they got the new cloth, and then the first day I started trying to make a max, and after like 5 goes, I made it.
After 5? That's not bad. That's not bad. Again, it's one of them things. It's only a lineup. Try it. Try and lock a maximum. And I can remember when I was first trying to do it, and it's, well, you say fail. You're not failing, are you? You're learning how to do it. And it's another little milestone for someone, because you must have had hundreds of centuries, possibly thousands of centuries now at lineups and things. But if you hadn't had your first one, first maximum, it's a milestone, isn't it? And it's something that you've got out the way now, and you've done. Your brain knows how to do it as well now. Yeah. And the next thing is what? What's the next thing with a max?
Well, in a frame.
Yeah. But you've done it in a lineup, so that's really good. Now, again, since the last time Adam was on, you've had you didn't just do that. You've been to Morocco, the WSF championships, wasn't it? So World Snooker Federation Championships. It's the World Junior and World Amateur Championships, basically. Now, were you the youngest to qualify out of your group in the junior section?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. And sorry, I've done it again. I let my phone go off. So well prepared and such a professional. I think you were. I think you were the youngest to qualify out the groups. And then, what round did you go out in the knockouts?
Last 64.
Right. Well, I mean, qualifying in that.
I mean, I lost to the finalist, but
right, of course, yeah. But 12 in the World Junior Championships. It's 18 and under, isn't it? And it's something well, Stan won it a few years ago, didn't he? Young Sean Maddox got into the final the first time he ran it. Things like that, and so that's one to keep an eye on for the future, isn't it? That'd be a nice one to have on your CV, before you turn professional, all being well in the future. But I think the most impressive thing when he was in Morocco was you then went into the Open Age Championship, didn't you? And how did you do in your group? Where did you finish?
Second.
So that meant you qualified.
Yeah.
So the youngest in the world to qualify out of his group at 12 years of age in the World Amateur Championship. Absolutely marvellous. And then you lost in the knockout. You didn't go through in the knockouts, did you? And you weren't on paper, you weren't expected to. And But I mean, what a thing to do. I know you're not going to get carried away. I'm certainly not either. You've got to stay in the moment and keep doing what you're doing. But these things should be celebrated, you know, in the right amounts. They should be acknowledged, like what I'm doing now. And then you push on. You push on to the next thing. And you know, we're going to do that today, aren't we? So there's going to be a part 2 to this, because I'm going to be asking Adam to do my Neil Johnson lineup challenge. They're coming off at least one cushion every shot, like we had young Stan doing the other week. But we're just going to let the table heat up a little bit more. So we're going to do that. I'd like us to do that in a few hours' time, Ad, just to give you a little bit more of a chance. And in the meantime, we'll get on with some training. So anyway, we'll see you on there. We'll see you in a few minutes' time. Okay. Thank you. Right, okay, so here we are, we're back. We've been getting stuck in, haven't we, for the last few hours. He's worked really hard, Adam. We're here for 2 days, little 2-day training camp. We haven't quite killed you, have you? You've got a little bit left today. Now, what I would like us to have a go at is this lineup where you've got to come off at least one cushion. Now, I almost feel a little bit unfair doing this. We've done it with Stan. Stan's obviously, Stan Moody, that is. Stan's obviously, you know, he's a lot older than Adam. He's been developing his game to be able to do tasks like this, you know, for a good while. But I wanted you to have a go today. One, it's a little chance for you to show your expression in your game. But two, I want us to see when you're fully developed. I want us to look back at these things, think, wow, look where it was coming from, look what you were doing to find that in yourself. And I think that's a nice little thing. Whatever happens with this shot, because we're just gonna, you know, we've turned the camera on and we're just gonna have a go. If you were to miss, we'll just set them up where you can just have another go. It's just nice for people to see you cueing balls. You're not going to dish these every time. You know, the best player in the world isn't. But you know how good an exercise it is now. You know how challenging it is. And we'll just have a little go. So whatever happens, nice and composed and focused, cue the ball. Right, we'll have a little go anyway, everyone. At least one cushion every shot. Remember why we're doing this. This is to expand your shot range so you're very comfortable on pretty much any given shot. So we just did that one a little bit fat, a little bit heavy. So it's, you know, he's paying for that now. He needs a nice little recovery. That would have been a lot easier if he would have got a bit closer, not just to pot the position. So he's still catching himself up here. That's a decent little recovery shot. Let's get your quality back in your play now. Nice. Just have a look at both before you choose. Yeah, it's got to be black, hasn't it? Right, so he's got himself back in shape here, but at any moment you can trip yourself up, so you've got to stay on top of things. Nice, Ad. Very nice. Good. Yeah, nice. Be nice. Okay, well, we'll take that. Okay. That's a very good effort. Sure. Can you hold that dead weight? The black for the reds?
Yeah.
Ah,
What?
unlucky. Unlucky. Right, that was a very good effort. I think anyone who knows anything about this game will have seen, to some degree, unless you've tried it, that this isn't straightforward at all. It isn't, is it? Again, there's a challenge all the time. You have to cue so many balls. And remember what I said in the video with Stan. You could easily say, oh, well, I wouldn't have played it that way anyway. One, you might have to. It might be your only shot. And two, completely defeating the object if you were looking at things like that. This is practicing cueing a ball. So, all right, at that given moment, you mightn't have done that, but you may need to cue that ball to that degree in any other given situation around the table at any time. So, but just before we finish, let's play a few more where let's see what comes up. So you've got the likes of this one, so you've got like a little stun screw shot for the ball colours, have you? Yeah.
I'd rather top it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, it's all right then. So the other thing, what he done well to keep going there, because he's 12 and I've got him doing an exercise like this. But one of the impressive things before, in some ways not, was that he was finding himself round here and having to cue another ball with it. Really, he should have been here. He should have come off the cushion, attacked the cushion a little bit more, maybe, for instance, for the shot. And he will find his way around doing that. So what you're learning there is not just to cue that ball, to pot the ball or get half decent position. You're actually learning how to get proper position from a recovery shot. Okay, so just a little bit of time and you hit that one fat again. So this is the thing about looking back, Adam, on this now. We're not all about just turning it on and we get a fairy tale where you do it every time. You've already done very well. We've also got that thing I want you to look back on. And I'm saying to you, you're hitting a few balls too flat. There's not enough life in it and stuff. And you will look back now, as from today, you're going to be even doing that even more, aren't you? But it'll be nice looking back in the future when you're creaming everything. Yeah? So, lots of great stuff and lots of great stuff to come as well. Yeah, I'd like you to play that again though and just look to time that ball. Is it well on? Yeah, for you, that's well on. I'll be all over the thing and cue the ball. Okay, and if there's still some side on that, that'll do for now. Do you see what I mean about the heaviness? Yeah. You hit a lot of balls a lot better than that, don't you? Yeah. So it's going to be, how often do I hit balls like that? Everyone can cream one now and again. Yours has just got to be, that's just your style. When you get your cue out, that's how you hit the ball. And you work towards that. Nice, that's better. Oh, that's a proper shot, isn't it? Yeah. Quality-wise. Very good. Okay. Yeah, I'll tell you what, from there. Do you know what? There's one that Stan played, or when he done his one of these, and it was something like that, and he didn't have much angle and he had to come off one cushion. Right, tough little shot, isn't it? Right, be expressive there and time the thing, trust yourself. Good lad, good lad. See, that's perfect, that's really good, by the way. I couldn't have asked any more of you than that. You can't hit the ball much better than that. That was nearly straight, by the way, that green. But you see what you asked of yourself there? That's your standards, isn't it? No less. Well done. Again. Okay, good luck, dude. At least you know you're coming off at least one cushion. Okay, good effort. Remind me to go back to that, putting it on before you get down, but we'll sort that later. That was absolutely fantastic, you know, for your age. And I picked that out. I've put you in it a little bit there today. That's why I said before, I'm being almost a little bit unfair here. Come around here. Let's see that handsome face. Not as handsome as mine, but, who is. And, was that another one for the future as well? You're going to get even more handsome. Okay. That was a great effort. Try try it and you'll see what I mean. I said, by the way, I've seen someone, I've been talking to him online actually, a player from, I think it's Denmark. He's got a website and a channel, and he had a go of it. Done very well, he done it, but he had 3 balls here. I mean, I've been meaning to speak to him about it. To 1 ball here, 5 there, and you'd have 2 after the blue, which he didn't have at the time. They actually give you a little bit of an issue. They get in the way of the blue. They get you having to cue balls off the side cushion and that. Whereas when they're here, even though it looks a bit harder, it's pretty compulsory that you're going to come off a cushion anyway. So we give you the first one, but that's all you get then. If you put, do you see what I mean? If you put another 2 there. So it's just a really good opportunity to get Adam to do that. He's having a really, really good season. I think you were having a decent season, weren't you? And then it's turned into a very good one now, hasn't it?
Yeah.
And just before we go, what have you got next? Did you mention you've got the under-14s English National Championship coming up?
Powerglide Championship, yeah.
Right. Okay. Get the sponsor's name in. You're well trained. So he's got. Where's that?
This in Reading.
Okay. Oh, it's in Reading. And when is it?
This weekend.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Right.
I think
Okay.
it's Saturday.
So let's see how he gets on in that. He's got to be one of the best 12-year-olds in the world. So hopefully he's got a chance in an under-14s national championship. Adam, thank you very much. It was a pleasure again, and I'm really pleased with what you've shown there, because that could have failed a lot sooner than it did if you didn't recover it. God knows how many times. So I hope you enjoyed that anyway. I've really took a chance getting a 12-year-old to do that exercise, and but I think we've been vindicated there. I think we got off with that one. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for that.